well, let's talk about a car party. So what the heck is a car party? A car party is something that you can do with your sales director to jumpstart a lot of recruits in a short time period. You can have car party hostesses if you would like. This is something that I established and kind of put together a long time ago on how to really maximize my time working with people, especially if they were out of town. So if I'm going to use Sandy Gant a lot as an example, and Sandy Gant is one of those people that she really was respectful of my time when I did come to travel. But we all have something that can cancel. We all have something that last minute, something, kind of falls through. So we really did blitzes when we worked together. We were about 5 hours, 5 to 6 hours away from each other. So when I did travel to work with Sandy, she was really great to make that day count. So one of the things that we did that kind of set her up for her journey as a top sales director is to have hostesses that gathered 10 people together for about an hour-long party where they did not even have to take their makeup off. And that was kind of the selling point, is we're just looking for people to do a 1-hour presentation, a 1-hour Pizza Impossibility, where we spend about 15 minutes, and I'm telling you, we wouldn't go into detail this much with them, but we spend about 15 minutes doing the purse game. We spend about 15 minutes doing a hand facial where we do the Time-Wise Voluform, and then we either do the chemical peel or the microdermabrasion. And then we do a little bit of foundation. We put a little dollop on the back of their hand over here and a little dollop on this hand, and then they kind of compare the hands of which one was treated with the skincare system and which one was not treated by the skincare system for them to compare. We go over the roll-up bag sheet, and we might squeeze in satin lips. So we still focus on selling the products to the people, but then we spend 30 minutes on the career information, doing Q&A. And a lot of times we would turn it into a Pizza Impossibility day where the consultant, where Sandy would order pizzas and pizzas would be delivered, and we would schedule it on a specific time. We would want them delivered. And so we're feeding everybody, we're providing pizza for them, and then the hostess would get $10 per person that came, but there had to be at least 10 people for her to get that $10 per person in free product. Otherwise, she would get maybe the 75 for 35 coupon if like 8 people came. So don't budge on that. Don't give $60 in free product if just 6 people came, unless you really want to. So our goal was, though, I'm traveling to help Sandy, and we really wanted to maximize our times together. So we could do a lot. I mean, we could see 30 people on a Saturday. And that's an ideal work day. If you're local or if you're far away, if your director's helping you or your director's not helping you, if you can figure out how to see 25 to 30 people on a day, you're going somewhere. I mean, you're making progress and you're going to see some recruits. It is a numbers system. Mary Kay very much is a number system. And it's not just Mary Kay. I mean, it's everything in general. It's, how many people enter nursing school and how many people finish, how many people, enter engineering and then how many people finish. How many people go to the military and do it for 4 years, and then how many people do it for a career. I mean, it's not just Mary Kay. It's everything, because people have free will and they make different decisions and they make different life choices. So we have to work the numbers and learn that Mary Kay is not magical, but it is mathematical. So during those 1-hour sessions, I mean, they really did take about an hour and 30 minutes, but most of the time I would just kind of look at my watch and go, oh my gosh, our hour is almost up. Can I keep going, or does somebody need to go? And almost 100% of the time people were like, no, keep talking if you're talking. And I would just simply be there with my roll of tickets, and Sandy would have about 5 door prizes, and we would let them do Q&A for 30 minutes. And I had pictures of the starter kit, and we talked about Sandy's goal. We talked about, what is your goal that's going to ignite some little bit of energy or spark into somebody? Are you going to be the first of something? Are you going to be the youngest of something? Are you going to be the person that's the first to do something in your city or your town? How many people are you looking to grow and build your team in that 30-day period? Because that's what is going to recruit these people. In that moment is the energy, is the vision, is sharing your vision, enrolling people, and allowing them to be part of what your goal is. So Sandy would also share her story and what her career was and why she was doing Mary Kay in conjunction with her career and what her goals were with her family and her husband and the future. She painted a beautiful picture of her future and where she saw herself going. But right now in this moment, I'm looking for 5 people today. We were very precise and very much, we're looking for 5 people today. And we found if we don't give people deadlines, they tend to procrastinate. Whether you know them or not, it's a natural human trait for someone to put something off. So we would do, again, about a 10-minute purse game, 15 minutes hand facial, and still talking about the product, still going over the roll-up bag sheet, and then we would do Q&A. The pizza would be delivered about 30 minutes after we arrived, and then we would do Pizza Possibilities. Pizza Possibilities is just a fun way to say, what's your favorite kind of pizza? And you're going to hear cheese and pepperoni and supreme, and then you're going to go into, well, just like everybody has a different opinion of what their favorite pizza is, a lot of people join Mary Kay for so many different reasons. And sometimes, not always, but I'll go ahead and tell you, we would pass out paper plates. And then everybody would draw like a big circle on the back of their paper. Well, no, the paper plate was already circled. So we would just make like pie shapes. So we would just make our pizza pie. And then I would let everybody just take a couple of minutes and say, just like people have different opinions of their favorite pizza, people come into Mary Kay for different reasons. So I want y'all to rack your brain and think of all the reasons why somebody might say yes to Mary Kay, and then just fill in a piece of pizza. So they would put in fun or money or friendship or whatever it was, and we would discuss their paper plate. So they had a paper plate for their food, and they had a paper plate for their ideas. And so that was how we kind of brought up the marketing plan. It was fun, it worked awesome, and we worked the numbers. We were clear on our vision and what we wanted today, and we always had something to give people that joined on the spot. We're business owners, and as part of entrepreneurs, we're looking for people that can make decisions. And so whoever is the first person, or maybe the first 3 people that makes that decision today, we want to honor you and give you a gift. So this is a great way for you to, if you have 0 recruits going on right now, you have 0 recruits, or maybe you have some, but you want 5 today, I would talk with your director and schedule a power day where you can blitz with 3 hostesses that gather 10 people apiece. Give that girl her $100 in free product. Give it to her, guys, because you can walk away with 5 to really 10 recruits in one day.